Hi Akhila, I'm Sarvani. I work in an IT company. I work for Accenture. And can you introduce yourself?
Myself, Akila. I'm studying in diploma and I'm interested in BFA.
Okay. Okay, let's talk about our workshop. Okay. So I'll go with the first question. What inspired you to join this workshop?
It's because of my passion and interest about my artworks, paintings.
So my inspiration, it was not like an inspiration, it was just a trigger. So recently I have tried one stroke flower paintings that did not work. So then, and same time sir has given this workshop. So then I thought this would help me. It was a trigger for me. It was not like a proper inspiration. Such. Next question.
What did you enjoy most about it?
Okay. So painting itself, because I like acrylic paints because of its texture, so I enjoyed the painting, and mainly highlights, how to give highlights between two different sections, like between bushes and the yellow, the orange part, and also how to give the yellow highlights for the tree, those kind of things. So yeah, and you can tell.
Today I've enjoyed playing with colors and I've learned mixing of two colors, shadings, and today I've enjoyed doing the sun, yellow color and orange color, and with blue.
How did it improve your painting skills?
By mixing of two colors and identifying the colors and texture of the colors.
So I learned how to use different brushes, flat brushes, the round ones, the tiny ones. So I used to just use one brush till now, and now I learned how to use brushes for different applications. So yeah,
Could you recommend it and why?
I would recommend it only to the people who are dedicated to their art, and because it's not just our time, it takes time of the person who is supervising or guiding us. So both our time should be respected, and I don't recommend it to someone who just want to do a time pass or just take it as a fun. Of course it is a fun, but you need to feel dedicated towards the artwork. And okay, and you wanted to answer.
Yes, I want to recommend it, but for only interested people who likes painting, enjoying with the. I hope children could enjoy the most, and they can get a good way for the future.
Yes.
So I can recommend it.
What is your favorite technique for artwork?
For mixing of colors and texture of the colors and brushes, different types of colors.
Okay. Different techniques for me is using brushes only. The way you are turning the brush to get that curve. For example, the cloud. What kind of brush you need to use and how do you turn it? So that kind of things, and which kind of brush you should use for the bushes. So mainly brushes only for me. That technique was my favorite. How did you feel about stage one? What was your experience?
It was little tough to identify the shapes of the, but I did crack some of them.
Yeah, you have used geometry shapes. Yeah.
What about you?
I have, instead of dividing as shapes, I have divided them as sections basically for me to identify there's something different here, like a cloud or a sun. So I've divided it based on the sections. So it was good. I never did this with my paintings. I directly start painting, but this is a good exercise. Do you want to talk about this one, stage two?
Stage two. First, I did the sketch normally, but in shading parts, I faced difficulties. because of my first painting, and I did the black and white shadings. Little hard for me.
Okay.
About you?
Shading was not much difficult for me because I have done little bit of shading, so I had a little bit of knowledge, so I was able to do it. But this highlight part, sir has suggested because it was not it was not separated. Like this section is not separated, so then he has added this part, and then yeah, then I understood the difference, and yeah. That's it. So let's talk about the painting. Okay, do you want to go first?
First, I did the sketch with outline pencil normally. Then by sir's suggestion, I did my brown painting
Outline. Yes.
outline. Then I started doing the colors. First, I used orange color and yellow color. Then I did the green colors, helping of sir. Then I used a white color and black color.
You have used fingers for the cloud.
I used fingers for the cloud. Then I did the sun. I faced a problem in this kind of mixing of brushes, colors.
Okay. So I have also done the same thing, pencil outline, and then we did that outline with the brown color, and then started with this, I think. But this was the most difficult for me because bushes are in different color than the background, so it was bit easy to just give the strokes. But here these both are in the same color. These are the darker shades, so it was difficult to elevate this part. But then again, sir pitched in, and somehow it came out. Then the trees part, and here the yellow highlights sir has suggested, and yeah, these highlights, I never knew about them and I didn't knew the importance of them. When I looked from far, then I got to know how important these highlights are. These, and then clouds. Clouds I just did with a normal brush, and sun I did it complete yellow, and then on top of that we did different. Yeah, there is a scope of improvement here, but I liked your sun.
Thank you.
Do you want to talk about the overall experience in the workshop? You want to talk about sir, about his mentorship, and anything else you want to talk?
Yes, ma'am. Today it was helped me a lot of gaining the knowledge and understanding the colors. It can help me for further practices. And about Acharya sir, he's the main pillar of my future, and he helped me in every small thing of my painting, and I'm also thankful for the sir. About you, ma'am?
Actually, I thought because I started acrylic painting just recently, just one painting I have done, I thought this would help me because, as I said, I tried some paintings, painting techniques, looking at online, it did not work. So I felt the difference between doing something on your own, exploring on your own, and doing it under some guidance, under some mentorship. I felt that difference really, and this I would have never done on my own. And sir constantly, Acharya sir constantly was going there and he was going to you and coming to me constantly. He never sat and he was just rotating around us, and then he was constantly looking at our mistakes. If we are stuck somewhere, and then he's constantly correcting us. He was very patient, even though it went too long. We were getting calls from home, messages. We didn't stop actually. We as a team did not stop it. It didn't let us bother. We still continued, and this is the outcome. So I thank you, sir, very much. Hello, artists.
Let's join us.
Yeah. Thank you, Wisdom Art
Art
Academy.
Academy.